James Helder for the Cassius and Helder Show. With me I've got undefeated prospect ZAK CHELLI. Firstly, Zach, thank you for giving us a bit of your time today. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a 3-0 pro prospect. I've sparred with the best in Great Britain, trained with the best, and yeah, now I'm just looking forward to my next fight. It's been my first year. I started first pro fight in February, and now we're in November. My birthday will be in a couple of days' time. I'll be turning 20, so I'm still 19. Hopefully I can get another fight in before I turn 20, but yeah, who knows.
You mentioned you've sparred some of the best names in the country. Tell us a little bit about some of those guys you've sparred.
A lot of people do tell me to talk about it, so I don't want to brush onto it too much because I know it's the past, but I have sparred with Chris Eubank Jr., James DeGALE and George GROVES. It's been quality sparring, so I thank them very much for the sparring, and I'd love to spar them again. It's been a great learning experience.
People say that the sparring, you can only sort of take so much away from it. What did you take away from them sparring experiences?
I took away that if I'm able to stand in a ring with a three world champions, they are 3 world champions, I believe I've got a good future ahead of me, just for being able to do a couple rounds with them. Because usually they'd knock out anyone, wouldn't they?
Who was technically the most gifted out of the 3 of them? Who would you say was the most technically natural fighter?
I'd say James DeGALE. He's a good mover. He moves quite well. He moves his head. He's more of a thinker, that's what I'd say. So I'd go for James DeGALE.
Interesting enough, we've got James DeGALE back in action here on BoxNation on December the 9th, defending his IBF world title.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. I hope to be on that show as well myself, but if not, yeah, it'd be a great show to watch. Yeah, it's good to see James go back. Hopefully after that he could fight the winner of the Super Series. That'll be another great fight. And I'm also looking forward to watching George GROVES and Chris Eubank Jr. It'll be another interesting fight.
Now you're in this super middleweight division. You must have one eye on these guys. I'm thinking 2 or 3 years potentially I could be in the ring with them.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the dream. That's what I'm training for. So yeah, you never know.
Tell us a little bit about your day in, day out. You train in Guildford ABC, Guildford City Boxing Club with John Edwards. How is that experience going for you?
Well, the only reason I moved to Surrey is because I moved to Surrey University. I started university in September this year studying business management and marketing. So I decided to come to Guildford Boxing Club as it's only a 5-minute cycle away. So I cycle here every day after my studies, and I'm used to training after studying because I used to do my A-levels back in London. And my father comes up once a week to check up. So yeah, it's going well at the moment, still feeling fit, sparring well. Yeah, it's all great.
Now the super middleweight division as it stands domestically, there's so many great fighters, there's so many young prospects. What makes you different? Why do you stand out in this mix and pool of talent?
Well, if you watch my videos online, I do post a lot of videos. I'm always how you say, it comes natural for me. I always knock out my sparring partners. I don't mean to knock out, it just comes naturally. They usually come to spar me as well as a challenge, as a test, and if they can last the rounds with me. It doesn't usually end up lasting all the rounds.
Do you think you'll get some big opportunities in 2008? Do you think you're one of the guys that we should look out for here on the Channel of Champions?
Yeah, I believe so. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I train for. I train every day, every night while doing my studies. I've got exams this week, but as you can see, I've got an exam tomorrow, but I'm still in the gym today.
What is your exam detailing tomorrow?
Accounting, finance. So yeah.
That sounds very complex.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to exam. I enjoy doing exams as well, so I don't know, it's a bit weird, but yeah, I do enjoy studying and doing exams and boxing. I believe if you enjoy what you're doing, you're not working, so it's all great.
For those that believe and stereotypically that boxers aren't the most intellectual people, you sort of push that cliche to one side.
If you see Klitschko with both of the brothers, I believe they're doctors, and one of them is even a politician, and even Lennox Lewis, I believe he's done a degree, he's a doctor.
Even Manny Pacquiao's a politician.
Yeah, even Cobra, the super middleweight, he finished off his PhD, I believe.
Imagine if the Cobra run for mayor. Don't know if that could quite happen.
I don't know, sure yet. I don't think so.
What's the plan going forward? When can we anticipate seeing you in action?
Well, I'm hoping to be up before Christmas, but if not, early January, early February. I really want to have another couple of fights down my belt. And who knows, maybe 6 fights down the line, I want to go for a title. I want to prove myself to the public.
We wish you the best of luck. ZAK CHELLI, thank you very much for the Cassius and Helder Show, and we will see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.